We spend so much of our time, so much of our lives in our homes, and there are so many ways that we can make our home life more environmentally friendly. So here are just a few examples. So if you're looking to save more water in your home, examples could be to have a shorter shower, maybe use an eco setting if your shower has one, or to find a low flow shower head. Other ways we can save water in the home involve, like, obviously we do a lot of dishwashing when we're at home, so if you have the option to use a dishwasher, that might be a better option because dishwashers are designed to use 60% less water than washing by hand. But of course, if you don't have a dishwasher, then other ways could be to fill up a washing bowl and wash your dishes in there instead of leaving the tap running, because that could of course use up a lot of water, use up a lot of energy. So ways that you can save water include those two. Or another example could be when you're brushing your teeth, not to have the tap running because that's obviously going to use up a lot of water and it's very unnecessary to do so. How not using it, so only run the tap when you're washing out your mouth and washing your toothbrush rather than just leaving it running the whole time. Other things, for example in the kitchen, simple things such as like making sure that your fridge isn't in the sunlight, because obviously that's going to mean that it needs to work harder to stay cooler because it's having constant heat from the sun on it. So if you put it in a more shaded place of your kitchen or your house, then it's going to save a lot of energy because it doesn't have to work as hard to stay cool. Also, opting for cloth towels instead of paper towels when you're drying up and washing up in the kitchen. Obviously that's going to save a lot of waste and a lot of unnecessary paper towels being sent off to landfill and thrown in the bin basically. So there's another way that, many ways in the kitchen that we can be more environmentally friendly. Of course, it's not just paper towels that is using up a lot of paper in the home. If you get a lot of mail or a lot of bills, maybe look into seeing if you can get them paperless or online instead of having a lot of things being sent through your door. Also, if you're ordering a lot of parcels, getting a lot of packagings from online, seeing if you can get them all sent on the same day at the same time instead of getting loads of different parcels on different days. And that's going to be a great way to reduce the carbon footprint and be more environmentally friendly. Also, when it comes to, say, washing clothes, for example, making sure that we are washing our clothes on a cooler setting, or if you have a washing machine that has an eco setting as well, using that, and also making sure that we are air drying rather than using the tumble dryers and saving ourselves a lot of unnecessary energy being wasted there. Also, when it comes to our clothes, just generally making sure that we're looking after them properly, treating them how they're supposed to be treated, washing them on how they're supposed to be washed, and just making sure that we're fixing them when they break instead of just throwing them away. And that's going to be a great way to make sure that we can be environmentally friendly at home, because we can make sure that we're looking after the things that we're already own instead of having to buy more things because they're breaking and they're not useful anymore. So that's just a couple of examples of how we can be more environmentally friendly in the home, and easy steps we can take to be more conscious of what we're doing, how we're living and how we are living on this planet.